Hello, Springy back. Right, the latest on the carport. What I've done is, in between each of these main supporting 6x2s, I've put some 4x2s. Well, they're 100 by 47, which makes the top match what I've notched out of here. So I've cut them to size. They're laid on top. Couldn't get any more of these brackets out of stock, so I've got a roll of whatever brackety strip, and you cut it off with tin snips. So they're glued and screwed. But what I've also been doing, yesterday on this main 6x2s, I drilled a hole through the thickness of that, and then I've put some 6-inch screws down on each one at each end, and now I'm going to use some 5-inch screws on these intermediate ones. So I'm going to go and drill them all and then drive 5-inch screws through that clear and then into that to bite, so that these are, although they're not going anywhere, you know, belt and braces. So that's the 5-inch. I was using 6-inch screws. I just happened to have about 20 spare 6-inch ones of these from a previous project. So anyway, I'm going to go and do that now. Okay, so like I said, all I've done is I've drilled a pilot. It's about 3 inches, the pilot, and then the last bit is it's going to be biting into the wood. So as you can see, that buries down. Got about 1 inch going into the wood. The last 1.5 inches is cutting itself. There it goes. Just needed a little bit more torque on that. There you go. Okay, well, this is where we're at present. There's a lot more to do before the roof sheets go on, but we're getting there gradually. You can see all sorted with the rafters, so they're all screwed in, plus bracketed in, plus glued in, so I think they should be solid enough. And I need to replace the top caps on these fences. Although they look old and manky, it's just where they've gone grey. These are actually very solid fence panels, apart from this top cap. So I'm just going to get some wood that will fit in there, probably a bit squarer, and recap these fences before I take them all out and paint them at some point this summer. And that one I'm going to replace with a gravel board and another heavy fence panel. So yeah, there we go. I'm also contemplating putting noggins in at each end between these. Don't know why. Maybe to screw the ends of the boards down onto, but I've got enough of that size wood in bits to cut down to go in between all of these. I don't know if there's any advantage of that other than me just being completely over the top. So yeah, and this end particularly, when my felt comes over, I'll need something something for it to attach to. Yeah, so that I'll probably gonna have to noggin all of these at the ends. Anyway, that's another bit. Yeah, I need to think about this edge, because what I've done is I've left it all short enough that the fence panel won't come out. Try another one. Alright, that's an issue. It's supposed to clear. I don't know if it's just this crap. Doing it one-handed. Yeah, there you see, that slides out now. It's supposed to all slide out. Right. Oh well, we'll work on that. But anyway, the idea is that this is flat, fence panels can come out, and then I'll put gutter, felt comes over. If I fill these bits in, felt comes down, and then I'm going to have a metal, like U-channel gutter that I can screw in there. It will stop the fence panels being taken off unless I want them taken off. I can unscrew it. So that'll get made at work. Some lads at work will do that for me, make that all up. They don't know yet, but they will. Right, I'm probably going to go along now and take all these tops off. I'll see you in a bit. Well, I've taken all the caps off the fence panels and nailed down all the bits. I'm going to go and have a look now, see if I can find something to replace it with. So no doubt I'll be doing that this afternoon. Right, the next bit is to put these battens 47 by, well, you can see 22 by 47 by 1.8, so they're already the length of a fence panel. I'm just going to put them on top. I've got some more glue because I ran out of glue, and I've got some exterior nails for the job because these tend to split if you put screws in them. Hopefully they won't split with the nails in, so I'm going to glue up all the tops of that, lay these on, and then go along and nail them on. 5 more of them and I'm sorted. The old fuchsias are doing alright, and whatever they are, things keep appearing like these little trees. I keep moving stuff around. Every time I leave a gap it gets filled up by the plant pixies, which is nice. Anyway, that's these capped off now, a bit tidier till I get around to painting them. So that should make them, help them to last a few more years. Definitely going to do this one next weekend. I'll take Tracy to the airport Saturday, and I'm going to grab the my local wood place I get all this from does these panels, these heavy panels. So I only need one and a gravel board. I've got a little trick for captivating the gravel board on the other side, because that's all wooden post. Anyway, that definitely needs doing so it can look uniform. Everything's coming to life today by the looks of it. Just waiting for it to thunder and lightning. Been waiting all weekend. It's really humid today. I'm just hoping it'll chuck it down soon. Hopefully after I've taken the bike out, which hasn't even left the garage this weekend. So yeah, everything's coming on. Just want to show you down the bottom. Yeah, this was supposed to be the wildflower meadow, which never happened, but at the moment it's just grass and brambles or blackberries. There's our blackberries, yeah, blackberries. Later in the summer you get just clumps and clumps of millions of blackberries off of here. But yeah, this is all back to nature, which I quite like. Still got my little path down to my compost. Yeah, all mainly grass. Last year it was all mainly weeds. Oh, there we go. That's me. Right, that's it for today, for this weekend anyway. Pleased with what I've got sorted. This carport I started, I think it was it was last August anyway. I don't know if it was the end of last August, 2017. And I've just been nibbling away at it. About once a month I'll spend some money and do a bit. But it's getting there now. I've got put some bracing in it now, down the side posts, and some bracing across underneath the roof. I'm just treating it as if I was building a scaffold, and what I would put in it's the same. It's got to withstand 40 mile an hour constant wind and bigger gusts, and up that side, the alley, sometimes we get 80 mile an hour gusts. We are very exposed where we are. Anyway, so I'm building in as much strength as I can. I'm just imagining that I'm designing and building a scaffold at work, and it's exactly the same principle. So it's got a lot more to go in it yet. But my hope is that I've got it all done and dusted by August, the end of August 2018. It also gives me the option of putting the Escort under cover for the winter if Holly doesn't come back from Australia. If she comes back, then I'll need the parking space for our 3 cars. But anyway, that's it. Thanks for bearing with me. Cheers. This is Roughy Tufty lemon tea, because I'm not allowed to drink alcohol. So cheers. Thanks for bearing with me. Peace and love. See you soon. I've been Springy.